Good morning. It is not Thursday. It is Friday.
Good morning.
Good morning. Just as eating breakfast.
Yeah.
Yuck. It's like
They're good.
eating a straw bristle brush. That's what it's like, eating a straw bristle brush. Disgusting. We are here at the Port Mann truck stop. Stayed pretty empty last night because it's 24 hours only parking, and we've parked here for like 36 hours now. We had to leave, drive to Langley for supper. All right, you guys belong on the other side. Go to Langley for supper, and then we came back and slept the second night over here because the crane was broken. Decepticons roll out. Is that wrong? Oh, wrong team? Oh. Autobots roll out. Which route do we take? Okay, left or right? Do I go over Port Mann or under Port Mann?
Is there a right answer?
I don't know. There is a right answer. We just don't know what the traffic's going to do. The right answer is to do the opposite of which one will have the worst traffic.
I can tell the traffic on the bridge is good at the moment.
Yeah, maybe we should go that way.
Got some shoes? He has some shoes.
Oh, work authority, shoe man. Terra shoes. Must go job site to job site.
My dad said he would get it, I think, 2 times a year.
Okay.
And then the company would pay for a lot of it.
All they do is record your license plate. Make sure you don't park here more than 24 hours. The problem is this little car coming in here has their truck parked back there too. They went home overnight. Right. Which way are we going to go? This way. This way. Almost took the wrong way. They park over here overnight, get a ride home, and then pick up their vehicle in the morning. It's like they should have a rule: no unattended trucks. I did not expect that green light to go green that quick for me. It's already warm. It's not hot, but it's already warm. 19 degrees Celsius. Drive into the sun a little bit, backtrack, do a U-turn onto Highway 1, cross Mann Bridge, and work our way to Vancouver.
Well, we do have time when the traffic is busy. We left a little cushion.
We've given ourselves half an hour cushion, yeah. Buddy, you're on my side of the road. A little waka 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 there. That's the big bump there. They gotta fix that. That's a big bump. People are gonna crash there because it's gonna knock their wheel right out of their hands. So yeah, yesterday was pretty darn boring. Like, very boring.
See Mount Baker back there?
Mount Baker, just barely a faint outline of Mount Baker. Yeah. Huge, huge mountain. Melts into the sky, especially with the wide angle lens. You guys probably can't see Mount Baker, but yep, Mount Baker in the background.
But yeah, yesterday was very, 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 very boring. I'm like, it's a short week. I don't have time really to get everything together.
Yeah, it's a short week. We won't need anything.
Yeah.
You have a whole day off. A whole stinking day off. Now, I get paid for a full day of work yesterday. Get an hourly rate. Someone in front of us is doing a regen, or we're doing a regen. Feel like it's us. But if you guys see the rear view camera, the tarps are flapping a little bit. I took off all the straps on the side of the tarp, just being held, not the bungees. I took all the bungees off the side of the tarp. So the only only bungees left are the ones on the end of the tarps. And the straps that are holding on the load are holding the tarp down. I'm like, we're not really doing high speed limits here. It should be okay, but there might be a little flapping around that normally wouldn't happen.
Good morning. Good, how are you? Awesome, yeah, we just got on the highway here, so we should be there right around the same time they want us there. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good, bye. I
9 o'clock still?
I get excited when I get to talk to Dave.
Yeah.
They had their inspection last night and then the mechanical part this morning or whatever.
Yep.
So they're good to go. Jeff is probably 10 minutes behind us. He still has to unload first.
Yeah. Yeah, because of the order that we're loaded. The order we're loaded is the way they build it, right? So,
Yeah.
so we're just going to loop around. If we find a spot to park before that, right before it, I don't think there is. We will.
It's so hard with the restrictions.
Yeah.
What time of day you can park.
They have to unload him first. Either we find somewhere to park or we park at EA Games just past the site and then loop around. But if he's only 10 minutes behind us, we could probably find a spot to park for 10 minutes.
Well, that was maybe an estimate, right?
Yeah.
I don't exactly know. It sounds like he's on the road, so he's driving.
Yeah, if there's a spot, sometimes there's a spot, like there's shoulder parking, right? So if there is, maybe we'll pull into one of those.
But if he's coming from home, then he's going to be taking
Highway 7, yeah.
Yeah. So you might have more traffic and stuff that way.
More or less traffic.
Yeah.
Yes, it wants me to move over one further lane to the left. It's all right. I'm fine here. Is that one container truck causing a traffic jam? Is that what's going on here?
You can tell who's paid by the hour.
They're so heavy, and if we tried passing it, we would cause an actual traffic jam, but maybe we will. We'll see if there's an opening all of a sudden. Holy! What is wrong with people? Never understood people that are always in a rush here in Vancouver, Greater Vancouver. Just leave a few minutes early. I always found that when I was the manager and I was in charge of hiring and firing, I always found that the people that lived 2 or 3 blocks away or in town showed up late all the time. People that lived half an hour to an hour away from the work site were always on time.
It kind of makes sense when you think about it.
People further away go, I should leave myself a little bit of time just in case something goes wrong. People in town just goes, oh, it takes me 5 minutes to get there.
Yeah.
And if anything goes wrong, you're screwed. Coming up over here, by the way, that was Mann Bridge. Coming up here, I'll want to move one more lane over to the right. I have the opportunity to do so. Apparently I was just melding words together and making my own.
Oh, I do that all the time. It's okay.
Just turn my signal light on, see if someone leaves me a whole space. like that, the Jeep sped up because they knew that big truck probably can't see me. They're going to crush me, so I'm going to speed up and get past them. Good job, Jeep. You're cool in my books. Tire sizes. The pup on this container has big tires like mine, and then the lead has got small little tires.
That's unique.
The truck's got big tires again. But yeah, he is single-handedly making a traffic jam by not driving the speed he could be driving. Drive me nuts. Just do the speed limit when the road is clear in front of you. I mean, legally he's fine. It's annoying, but he's legally doing what he's allowed to do. So luckily yesterday we had enough of a breeze that we could just open all the windows, open the bunk doors, put a bungee on the doors. Never done that before. Keep the wind from slamming them shut. We had enough of a breeze to keep us cool enough that we didn't need to have to close everything and idle the truck.
Yeah, that's nice to have that breeze.
Had to idle it here and there to charge the batteries, make food and stuff like that.
Well, we knew to idle, like we knew if we didn't, we were in trouble.
Usually every 2 hours I idle 15 minutes or so. Charge up the batteries.
And then yeah, we drove for a bit, so that helped.
Yep, drove to Langley, got food. We had enough food in the truck to make our own food. But we decided to drive to Langley for that just so that we could reset the 24-hour parking rule in that truck stop.
I found the first night, it probably had maybe 10 spots left.
Yeah.
And then last night, you had maybe 20 trucks there.
Yeah,
it was completely
kind of
opposite.
fluctuates night to night, yeah. How many trucks are parked there?
But it kind of makes sense. Like, all in Vancouver, one day picking up a load, then you leave, and then you come back.
Yeah.
That was the first day back for most of us after the holidays. So.
Yeah, I think that truck stop, they should change 2 rules. No unattended vehicles. And a 36-hour reset is allowed if you show security up front that you're out of hours and you need 36-hour reset.
And the no unattended vehicles would have to have fine print. give you like a 2-hour pass to go your groceries or something.
Yeah, but that should be if you're doing a 36-hour reset, you're allowed to drop your trailers for an hour or two when you bobtail into town for food to do groceries. But you have to sign in with security again. Go bobtailing off duty. Any unattended trailers or unattended trucks that have not been cleared with security get towed. Pretty out here. It doesn't feel like you're in a big city. Greater Vancouver's done a very good job of preserving certain lots of land as natural areas or as farmland. And they've stuck to it. Those properties are just not allowed to be built on. As long as they stick to it, Vancouver will stay beautiful. Beautiful and green. That's a big sit-on floor washer. Five kilometers to our exit. Okay, little car. Our lane's not the fast one here. Suppose a gap opened up in front of me.
You probably want to turn off.
What's that?
Yeah, they probably want to turn off.
Oh yeah, they do. They just decided in front of a big rig's a good spot to do that. Look at that. Lots of room opened up in front of me. That's the thing about the right lane. It yo-yos a lot more than the center lane. Every time there's an on-ramp or off-ramp. Gonna turn over or not? Get in that throttle and go. Funny thing is, I'm not impatient at all. We're in no rush. Left ourselves time. Just don't like the style of their driving. And since I'm recording this on Friday, I'm going to have to record another video leaving Vancouver somewhere. Maybe back in the mountains tomorrow's video. I'll have to record that today. I'm making the weekend kind of crap because I'll have to somehow find time to edit these two videos. And now, instead of having a back haul, we're going to just go back home empty. Means less money in my pocket, but
at least you get paid for yesterday.
yeah, I paid for yesterday for sitting around being bored as heck, stiff because we didn't do anything. I mean, we went did our little walks and stuff, but
And the truck stop was literally parked in the odd space to go do anything.
yeah,
And you can't drop your trailer, so if you were to drive anywhere, it gets very limited. And then too cheap to just get a taxi or Uber to go somewhere.
yeah, it's too expensive to do that. Yeah. And the thing is, it's not like we had the whole day off, no, first thing in the morning.
No.
We kept getting told, it's like, just hold tight, we're working on the crane, hold tight. So we couldn't, if we had known we would sit there all day, we probably would have gone and done something. But we didn't know we were not going to do anything the rest of the day until like 2:30, and it's like, hey, calling it. Okay. So we were on duty the whole time, on call, I guess.
It was kind of funny though yesterday.
Oh.
They wanted us to drop your trailers and go back and get them more for today. It's like as if.
Yeah. The customer wanted us to drop our trailers here in Vancouver, go back, grab another trailer load full, and deliver another 2 trailers on Saturday. So I go, just not gonna happen. It's gonna cost you a lot of money to make that happen, because we're running out of hours. Truck drivers are all gonna be angry. We're gonna want a lot of extra pay to work on the weekend.
You don't have the
And we
trailer.
don't have any more trailers. The company's too small for that.
Not to mention, we know what happens to them when they get too much at once.
They just don't unload you. Like, this customer is awesome and all. Like, it's awesome to have a big contract like this. But they seem to want you there at a certain time exactly. But their schedule is as flexible as they want. It can take you 4 hours to unload, or 9 or 10 hours to unload. It's up to them. So they want strict rigidity out of us, but they want to be themselves super flexible. Either way, there's somebody in the company that doesn't understand how trucking works.
Well, we've had kind of hints last few times where it's like, you obviously don't know how far of a drive it is to pick up.
Yeah. It's like, this is a full day drive to go pick up this load. From when we load it to when we deliver it is a full day. So no, I will not be back tomorrow. I can be back in 2 days if I don't have a backload. A backhaul. You guys have to pay me extra for that. This is the first time we've done a full day layover at this company. I'm gonna check our payday when we get it. What does a full day layover look? Is that 8 hours pay, 10 hours pay?
It tells you in your contract what you get for day pay.
Oh, it's just a number, right?
You would have to do the math to actually figure out how many hours it equals.
All the cars in the right lane know that their lane ends after this intersection. Am I allowed to park here right after this intersection?
I don't know. The shrubbery trees make it hard to see if there's signs. The answer is probably, but I don't know.
Hey, buddy. Go. Just sitting there on the green. Train. Oh, it's just a vehicle. Just a pickup on the train track.
Yeah, a little excited.
Oh, there's the actual Mountaineer. Awesome. The Rocky Mountaineer coming through.
Look at everybody up front.
There's everybody sitting in the top floor. A couple people in the bottom, but
It's full. Look how big.
not full. But there are a lot of people on it. That center car's got to be the dining room. And then you got a couple cars back here that don't have the view. These tickets are cheaper. And you got the big, if you want to sit on the top, they're more expensive tickets. And then these are blocked out again, so it must be dining rooms again.
Dining or staff rooms.
Yeah. Or sleeping. The back looks like it's a power unit as well. Cool. Don't get to see that very often up close. Come on, truck. I know it's a steep hill. You can do it. Lots of minis around. That one's just there for you, Linda. Parking between 7 a.m. and 10 a.m. so we can't park along here. This is going to be another long video, but you guys don't mind. Some of them are really short, some of them are really long. We just do what makes sense for that day. And if you don't like it, well, it's not a me problem, that's a you problem.
I'm not forcing you to watch it all.
Not forcing, yeah. He's got a license plate on the back of his jacket.
Yep.
And a license plate on the back of the bike.
Yep.
That made no sense.
No.
One thing I always love about Vancouver is how many trees there are. Lots and lots of trees.
Well, they actually have bylaws about trees in your property.
Yeah, there is big buildings that have designed their buildings around trees. Okay. What the... Okay. here. Everybody needs to switch a lane. Left, or right, left. Traffic stops, I must change lanes. Just changing lanes will fix everything. Some beautiful old buildings. There's lots of big trees. Unfortunately, these small little lots here, they're all like well over $1 million each. It's not even the house on the lot that's worth the money, it's the actual property that's worth the money.
Yeah, that spot has a garden on it. Community garden.
Community garden, yeah.
But you can see the rezoning application to turn it into something bigger.
Yep, if you want to rezone the community garden to a big apartment complex.
Yeah, these buildings here on my side are the same thing right now.
Rezone all these little old buildings for big apartment or condos.
Like instead of like 2 or 3 families living here, we can make it so
100s,
50.
yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't blocking it. I wasn't saving it for you, boss. I was saving it for the bike riders. Here's our SkyTrain. Both of which, there's actually 2 SkyTrains, one above us and one below us. Both of which also intersect where we're delivering. Running to get to the bus. burning a little oil. I guess we're burning a little oil too, or something.
Have you checked on it?
Yeah, it's okay right now. We haven't been losing anything yet. I guess we could merge over one lane to the right. I've been avoiding it because of all the trees. We need to turn in, not the first light, but the second light. And I guess it's HOV too, so we're not allowed to be in this lane unless you're turning, which we are. Haven't done this road in a bit, so I'm like, how much space do I need? I can go. I saw a red light, not realizing I had a turn light. Curb. Not very off nice. Hit the curb with steering wheels. You might have to yell out of the window that we're going to park down the road and wait for the other truck to show up. I'm going down the street. We are truck number 2.
Yeah.
No, we are truck number 2, so we're going to go to EA Sports, wait for the other truck to show up.
The other truck is right there?
The other truck will be behind me, maybe 10 minutes.
All right.
So. Hoping to park here, but we're gonna park right here. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. We are out of here. You guys rock.
Adios. Adios. Adios.
Bye.